What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup look using some of my favorite high-end makeup products. This is the official Boujee shit makeup look. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So I felt like this type of video was well needed on my channel. I know I tend to use a lot of drugstore makeup products, but sometimes I really want to use my high-end makeup. And I really just want to indulge in my bougie shit and be a bougie bitch, you know? So, so I just feel like this makeup look, like this whole video was well needed. Of course, I mix and match. I love both high-end products and I love drugstore makeup. It does not matter to me. Certain products tend to work a little better than others when it comes to high-end versus the drugstore. But nevertheless, I love it all. We love makeup here on this channel. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking my Model Renaissance palette. This is by Anastasia. I want something really light on the eyes. Like, I really don't want to be doing too much at all. Honestly, you guys, like when I'm not filming or when I'm not going out, I really don't even really care to wear eyeshadow. But since I'm filming a video, I said let's do a little something, sis. You know, nothing major, but just a little something. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and go in with burnt orange. This is this shade right here. It's not really gonna do too much for my skin tone, but we're gonna use it anyway, sis. So maybe this color is showing up just a little bit and it's doing a little something, but not much at all, but it's doing what I needed to do. So next I'm just going to take this shade right here, Cyrus Umber, which is this medium tone brown shade. So now we're just going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Tempera. And I'm really just patting that shadow on my lid. So now I'm just taking this shadow brush again and I'm just going to blend out the harsh edges from the shade that we placed on the lid. So I was going to do a wing liner, but I think I'm going to opt out for the wing liner and maybe do something fun on my waterline or either my inner corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop on my lashes, and these are AliExpress lashes, sis. So these are not bougie, but these are my favorite lashes, period, even over some high-end lashes. And these are in the style D23. So for primer, I'm going to be using my Smashbox primer, and this one is the Pore Minimizing Primer. You guys, it feels like I have not used this primer in forever, which I haven't. I try to make very frugal and affordable videos for you guys, but sometimes, honestly, when it comes to primer, it's really hard. It's hard finding a really good primer in the drugstore, especially if you have specific skin needs, like if you have pores, or you have a lot of redness, or you have textured skin, you have fine lines. Like, sis, like, it's really hard. I can always count on and rely on this primer to hold me down, to keep me mattified in my T-zone area, and for my makeup to last a really long time. So now that we are all primed, for foundation I'm using my Fenty Beauty. This is one of my favorite high-end foundations, you guys. I love the way it just sits on the skin and it mattifies the skin, and I just love the way it looks super natural and it's not cakey or heavy. So I literally only have a little bit of this left. I just ordered me some more. It just came in the mail yesterday, y'all, and I am super excited because I really need to re-up on this. I love this foundation so much. Like, this is everything. And if you have not tried the Fenty foundation, I'm judging you. I'm judging you because you know better, and when you know better, you do better, sis. Period. And yes, this foundation makes me like a Oompa Loompa at first, but once it oxidizes and it settles into the skin, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then for my concealer, I'm going to be using one of my favorites. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Y'all, this concealer is bomb. Like, if you need coverage, like, this is it. My favorite concealer. Boujee concealer. So for setting powder, I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier, and I love this powder, you guys. It's really good for setting the face, especially your under eyes. I really want to try to get this powder in the deep shade, but I've been debating on whether I should buy it or not. I love this concealer, you guys, because it is just very hydrating, but not overly hydrating or overly dewy or anything. It gives just enough, like it's not super matte. So that's good, because lately my eyes have been kind of dry. So I feel like this is a really good combination. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this powder and set the rest of my face. So for my bronzer, I'm going to be using my MAC powder, and this is basically a MAC blush in the shade Swiss Chocolate. This is actually one of the first bronzers I ever tried. I honestly want to try the Fenty Beauty bronzers, you guys, but I just feel like one is not going to be dark enough and one's going to be way too dark. But I may just need to try it out and just see. Then for blush, I'm going to be using this Anastasia blush palette, and this is their blush trios. I love these blush trios, you guys. They are amazing. So I'm just going to take this blush. I just normally mix all three of them together and apply it to my cheeks. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be using this Laura Geller highlighter palette. This one is called Dripping in Gold. And I'm going to use Molten Gold, which is this more so pure gold highlighter. And then I'm going to mix it with Gilded Honey, which has a little bit more of a peach undertone to it. And ooh, so how did I forget to snatch my nose, but I didn't forget to highlight it? Like, we cannot be forgetting to snatch the nose. Like, that is just not okay, and it is absolutely unacceptable. And I'm taking that same MAC powder to snatch my nose. I'm very stingy with it because I don't want my nose contour to get super muddy and super dark. So I'm going to take this Estee Lauder eyeliner, and this one's in the shade Olive. So it's like this really pretty olive green eyeliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline. I hope it shows up how I want it to, but I feel like this is going to be the pop of color that I was looking for. That's really pretty. I feel like it gave me just enough. I didn't want too much going on, but I definitely wanted something on my waterline. So now I'm just taking some of my MAC mascara, and this one is the In Extreme Dimensions mascara. And I'm just going to apply this to my top and my bottom lashes. And going back into my Anastasia palette, I'm going to take a pop of this champagne golden shade to put on my inner tear duct area. And it's called Primavera. Y'all, I'm butchering it. I'm messing it all the way up. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray my face using my All Nighter setting spray. And moving on to lips, I am taking nothing other than the MAC lip liner in Chestnut. And recently I have been overdrawing my lips and I have been loving it, so that's what we're doing today. But I've only overdrawn my top lip because my bottom lip really doesn't need much. And recently I purchased MAC Yash because I wanted a true nude. I have naturally transformed. I have some nudes with some peachy undertones, but I wanted a true nude, and I feel like this gave me exactly what I was looking for. So y'all, it's perfect. And I just sit here and block my lips for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to top it off with some MAC lip gloss in Oyster Girl. So this is pretty much the finished look. I feel like lately I really have been getting my lips the way I want them to be. And I feel like I just needed to use a darker liner because I really wanted that bold, kind of like juicy, plumping lips. And also overlining my lips has also helped me a lot with getting my lips perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my clothes, sis. I'm just chilling, but I want to be cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some clothes, and then I'll be back to do my intro and my outro. So that is pretty much it for this makeup look. I decided to go ahead and pop on me a camo tee. I felt like it would go along with my waterline. I love this entire look. I love my outfit. It's super cute, super casual. So yeah, that was it for my bougie shit makeup look. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you like the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you can become a part of the gang. Remember to be blessed and follow your dreams, and I will see you guys in my next video.